Hey guys, welcome to the Trophy Life podcast. I'm your host, Tara Smith. From beauty to wellness, wife life, motherhood, and everything feminine in between, the Trophy Life podcast is a place where you can feel inspired and empowered and ultimately create the life that you desire and deserve. It's hot to romanticize your life, so grab a mocktail or your favorite cozy beverage and let's get into it. Welcome back to the Trophy Life podcast. Wow, it feels so good to say that. And I am just so excited to be here and chat with y'all. It has been a minute. Okay, life has been hectic, crazy, all the things. So if you don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, basically, I had my baby. He ended up being in the NICU for 2 weeks. And I'll have to share that story sometime because I actually have never shared his full NICU story because it's very long, but I have a lot of things I wrote down right after we left the NICU. And I think I have some stuff we wrote down in the NICU. Some of it's obviously very personal, but I'm just really excited to be here and just get back to chatting and podcasting. This is my personal favorite format of creating content as a content creator, influencer. So I'm just really excited and I've just been waiting, and it's actually currently 10:30 at night. And baby's sleeping. I have him on the monitor. My husband's upstairs too, but he's exclusively breastfed. So just in case he wakes up, mama's got to take a little pause and then go up. So, but no, he's doing great. So I waited till I got into his deep sleep. So hopefully I'm good. We're good. We can hang out. For my first episode back, I was obviously I could do my birth story, but I was but I think I want to do a spring favorites video because I just love talking about the favorites of each season. And I always do spring, summer, fall, and winter. And I was it's the beginning of spring kind of still. And I was I just really want to get inspired by that episode. So I'm really excited to chat with y'all today about my spring favorites. A few life updates besides the baby. Obviously, I'm currently postpartum, which is a whole thing in itself. Holy crap, you don't really know what to expect. You know that your body's going to be different after you have a baby. Hello. But everybody's so different. And for me personally, it's been it's just been a unique experience and inspiring. Even though it's challenging, it's also very inspiring for me. While being postpartum, I'm okay, I don't recognize my body, but then simultaneously I'm very incredibly grateful for my body because it grew the best thing that's ever happened to me besides my husband. So it's this really weird balance of constantly being grateful and catching yourself if I ever say anything or think anything bad about my body. But yeah, overall I've actually done really well, I would say, postpartum. When we came home from the NICU, I had a lot of health anxiety around my son because he came home on oxygen, and it was just a whole thing. Again, I'll get into that in the NICU podcast episode in the future, but that caused a lot of postpartum anxiety, and it's gotten a ton better now. Once I was finally able to leave my home, I wasn't able to leave my house for a month after he came home because he was on oxygen, and it just made it it was just a whole song and dance every time, even just to go to a different part of the house. So it was really nice to, once he was finally able to be off oxygen, to experience life with a baby outside of them being hooked up to oxygen for forever. But yeah, postpartum's been interesting. I am starting to feel I'm making progress, which is good. But I feel having Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, my body, when I was pregnant, I just gained weight so easily. And so lucky me, I have 45 more pounds to lose. I gained a lot of weight, which I will tell you how much I gained later down the road, because until I lose it, it's still hard for me to comprehend it, if that makes sense. So anyways, we're in the middle of that journey. We're in the thick of it. I'm only 15 weeks postpartum on Friday. So yeah, 14 and a half weeks. Your girl is fresh in like the body world. Everything else, honestly, I feel really good. So, and things are like a lot of things are actually better than before having a baby, and I'm exclusively breastfeeding, which is also, I love it so much. We need to do a whole episode just on that because I've learned so much. I love it. It's incredible. But yeah, overall, I'm loving mom life so much. It's really crazy. Like, you can't really explain what it's like to be a mom until you experience it because it's the hardest thing, but then it's also simultaneously the best thing ever. And it's the coolest. And so, yeah, I love being a new mom. Like, he's just my little bestie. We do everything together. I literally don't, I'm going to have a really hard time with anybody besides my husband watching him. And I think a lot of that comes from him being in the NICU. And I also think he's my baby. Like, I'm kind of a Velcro mom, low-key. I know people always are like, oh, you're going to create a Velcro baby. I'm like, no, actually, like, he's probably fine. It's just me. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere without him. Like, he's attached to my hip. He's basically still inside of my womb. Like, my umbilical cord might as well be attached to him because if he is not asleep, when he is asleep, I usually like baby wear him. So don't be surprised if in future podcast episodes I'm baby wearing him because my baby don't ever leave me. He will be my baby forever too. He's never leaving. Okay, so let's get into the topics of the spring favorites. So the first kind of category, I always like to categorize. So I have beauty, wellness, and fashion. I added fashion. I always do beauty and wellness. Sometimes I do them separate, sometimes I do them together, but we're doing them together along with fashion. And then I have motherhood and home. So these are just like fun things that I'm loving this spring that I really feel like are a net positive to my life, either make my life easier, better, improve the quality of life. So the first thing we have is I don't know how to say this brand, but everything will be on my ShopMy if you want to check out anything. It's all on there. Is the Airborean CC SPF Korean skincare cream. It is incredible. It's like a CC cream, has SPF in it. I love this product to just throw it on my face when I'm running out the door. I want a little something on, but nothing too crazy. I am obsessed. It is so good. And it's affordable. It's easy to use. I just use my fingers. And I feel like a product that's a CC cream that you can just, melt into your skin with your fingers is always a good sign. So big fan of that. Along with that, I also really love the Hourglass Glow Foundation. This also does have SPF in it, which I think is really nice as well for spring and summer, honestly. But because you're just outside, going on a walk, going to the park, whatever, you just feel good and put together. And again, it's really easy to use it. So I'm a big fan. The sweatshirt is so massive. It's very cute, but it's really not flattering. And my boobs got so massive, breastfeeding, which again, love. We got mommy milkers, okay? But yeah, it's a whole freaking thing. Okay, the third thing, this is very niche. And if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, I think you will really appreciate it. I found a medical grade skincare brand that is breastfeeding and pregnancy safe. And I was looking for something because you guys know I love my tallow skincare. There's actually a lot of studies, scientific studies that have come out recently about the benefits of tallow on the face, because I know it's a very controversial thing. But for me personally, it's changed my skin. I mean, my skin is so dry right now, and if I throw on some tallow, I wake up the next morning and I feel so good. But along with that, I think there's a lot of products that I like to use to keep my skin hydrated. And I live in Utah and it's so dry here. And then being postpartum and breastfeeding, it's those three things, Utah, breastfeeding, postpartum, it's just a combo for having dry skin. So trust me when I say that any of these products, if you have dry or combination skin, they give a really good glow. And I love the Osmosis products. So again, they're all in my ShopMy under pregnancy, and then it's all like breastfeeding and pregnancy safe as well. And they're amazing. Like their cleanser, I mean, I use so many of their products. I need to like film a new skincare routine because maybe I'll do that tonight. I'll film like a breastfeeding and pregnancy safe one, because even trying to conceive, like here's my thing. Even when I'm not breastfeeding or trying to get pregnant or whatever, or pregnant, I think it's really good to just treat your body the same as if you were doing those things, because I always say, if I couldn't use those when I'm pregnant or breastfeeding, it's not good for a baby. Why would it be good for me? And there's so many other alternatives. So I think it's just better to stick with brands and companies that create safe, good, effective products. And because there's so many out there, so why not spend your money on good products that aren't going to harm you, your hormones, your skin? Everything that they use is very gentle and effective. So big fan of a lot of their products. And I think I've tried like most everything, which is really exciting. I was so excited when I found out their brand. But yeah, Osmosis Skincare, and of course, my homemade tallow skincare. I will never get over it. It's the best. Okay, the next thing I have is the Thorne Prenatals and DHA. I started taking these, I think I started taking these a year and a half ago, I want to say. And they are my favorite prenatals. They're so good. They do sell them on Amazon. Just make sure that you get them from the Thorne brand like account on Amazon. I always just buy them directly from the Thorne website, and I have them on like subscription for every like few months, because your girl does not remember to take her vitamins every day. I actually did a really good job when I was pregnant, and I know I still need to postpartum, but I've just like slipped up a little bit, because I will like sometimes be in bed with my son, because he sleeps in like a co-sleeping bassinet next to me, and I'll like be like sleeping with him or I'll be like feeding him, and then time just goes on, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted, and I don't even like wash my face or brush my teeth. I know it's a whole thing. I know it's not cute, but it's the reality of postpartum. You're just in survival. And if you've experienced it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, then one day you may just know. And it's okay. We're doing our best. Okay. The next thing I have on here, this is kind of like home. No, it's more wellness, is the Force of Nature ground beef, the ancestral blend specifically. Honestly, I eat like a lot of foods that I would consider vitamins too. So I don't really stress too much about vitamins, as long as my blood work looks good, which I'm getting a updated full blood work panel in a few weeks. So I'm going to see how everything looks. I'm a little spooked, but it's okay. I love that meat so much because it has organs in it, and I've been taking organ supplements since 2022 in the summer, and it's completely changed my life. Like, I swear it's half the reason why my hair is so thick. Like, I just got my hair bleached, and I'm like, my hair is still chilling. Like, there's nothing crazy. Like, obviously I will like shed my hair like anybody else, but my hair also grows really fast. If you're watching on YouTube, I chop my hair to like here, like right below my collarbone, and it's already grown that much in October. So, or since like September, October-ish, which is like, I don't know, maybe like 7-ish, 8 inches. And I think I'm just going to grow my hair out for fun. So I usually will do that, and then I'll chop it, and I just never get worried and I bleach my hair too. I never get worried about my hair being damaged. Half of it is being half Persian, but then the other half really is from eating organs and eating whole foods and just having like a really well-rounded diet. So I had to put it in there because beauty definitely comes from the inside out. I believe that if you have acne or really any sort of like congestion, there's always more going on behind the scenes. Like acne, for example, is usually tied to your gut health. So I used to have really bad acne, and I was eating like basically fully plant-based, but not whole foods, like a lot of fake vegan type foods. And then I started incorporating like more red meat, and I did eat a lot more dairy. I'm actually more so like dairy free now while breastfeeding, because my son is really sensitive from all of his antibiotics from the NICU. So I just like to do anything I can to like help him not have any sort of discomfort. But I will occasionally like have like a tiny bit of milk or a little bit of Greek yogurt. Usually it's Greek yogurt. And it seems to be fine. But But yeah, like all of those, if you are trying to get pregnant, by the way, speaking of, incorporate raw milk into your diet. I just saw a study, or if you're too scared to drink raw milk, which is just the most pure form of milk, just make sure you're getting it from a reputable farm. Do your research. Then the A2 Alexandria Farms 100% grass-fed milk from Whole Foods, Sprouts also carries it, is really awesome. That's like my second favorite, and I highly recommend it. I just read a study about how if you are trying to get pregnant, the odds go up significantly if you incorporate dairy into your diet, but it needs to be like high quality dairy. Like you can't just like go to McDonald's and eat like McFlurries. It needs to be like high quality, good, locally sourced. The cows aren't treated with a bunch of crazy antibiotics and stuff. And Greek yogurt is also great, like any organic Greek yogurt and full fat. Always got to do the full fat. Okay, so the next thing food-wise that I'm obsessed with right now is the Pro Mix protein puff bars. They're 15 grams of protein and 150 calories, and they taste like a Rice Krispie treat. They are so good. I'll throw them in my diaper bag, and especially while like nursing, it's really good to just like have quick snacks that are either have like protein, carbs, like you really need just energy in general. And I am obsessed with these. I love the chocolate chip flavor. It's basically like all chocolate. So it's chocolate like Rice Krispie and then with chocolate chips in it. And then my second favorite flavor that I've tried is vanilla. I also want to try cake batter and snickerdoodle, but I have a feeling that my favorites are just going to be chocolate and vanilla, because the like strawberry and blueberry I kind of felt like tasted a little bit like fake, and I can't stand when anything tastes fake. So I just gravitate towards the vanilla and the chocolate. If you need a good little treat or like pick me up in the middle of the day, I highly recommend it. They're so good. I had my sister-in-law try when we took the boys to when we were on a walk with them, and she was like, I'm ordering these right now. And she literally pulled her phone and ordered them on Amazon. She's like, is it this? I'm like, yes. I'm like, they're so good. Okay. My seventh favorite wellness spring favorite is my Brewmate water bottle. I love that it's a stainless steel insulated cup on the inside, and then it's also a stainless steel straw. I need to get rid of all my Stanleys because I have so many Stanleys from like, I don't know, the past like 6 years, and I need to just sell all of them and get Brewmates because they're my favorite. You can like close the straw at the top, and they're like the best for not getting mold in them. The Hydro Drugs, I've seen too many videos of like mold in them and it freaks me out. I don't know if they've like changed Hydro Drugs recently, maybe, but I just really love the stainless steel of the Brewmate. Like I'm obsessed with them. I would love to do like a freaking Trophy Life collab with them one day. Like that would be a dream, like a collab cup. That'd be so fun. Okay, and the next one is my baby awake? Let me check on his owlet sock, which by the way, we're gonna chat about the owlet here in a minute, but it's the best thing in my life. Like I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Okay. No, he's good. He's asleep. Okay. The Ballerina Farmer Hydrate Raspberry Lemonade Electrolyte is truly the best electrolyte powder I have ever tried. I have pretty much tried every single brand that you can think of. I haven't tried, like I can't think of anything I haven't tried. They are by far the best electrolytes ever. I drink a whole entire water bottle every single day. They keep my skin glowing. I feel like it really helps with cortisol. Like postpartum, your cortisol is just so high and it causes like a lot of puffiness in your face and in your neck and like in your entire body. And I swear it helps so much with that and like fluid retention. I love it. And it literally tastes so good. It doesn't even taste like an electrolyte drink. And it has like fiber in it. It's got French salt. I think it might have colostrum. I can't remember. Maybe that's their protein powder. But it is so freaking good. And then I'll mix in creatine with it. It's like the best drink. I'm obsessed with creatine. I've been on the creatine kick for like 2 years now, but I hadn't ever like religiously taken it every single day. And now I am. Obviously, meat has creatine in it too. I'm such a big fan of the Lineage creatine. I think I might have a code with them. If I do, it should be on my shop, but I love their creatine. So I'll mix those two together and you can't even taste the creatine. And then you're getting the best electrolytes. It's just such a good combo. Okay. I had that as my number 9 was the creatine, by the way. Okay. The next favorite of mine is the Canopy humidifier. Truly a game changer. If you don't have a humidifier, let me, influence you because I actually have their travel humidifier too. So we just went on our first family vacation as a family of 3, and I took the travel Canopy humidifier with me, and it was so nice to have because literally while we were there, my son got like super congested and was just like, from the dryness, his nose was like really dry. And we always have a humidifier at home. We just have the regular like size Canopy humidifier. It is the best. You can stick it in the dishwasher, and the filters on it are so easy to change. You just like get them off Amazon, and I change them like every 2 months, I would say. It's the best. It's so easy to clean, so user friendly, like a 10-year-old could do it. It's the best. And it's like anti-mold too. A lot of humidifiers get mold, and the Canopy ones are like anti-mold. So big fan of that. I'm not trying to breathe in any mold, okay? Okay, the next thing that I'm just loving is flip-flops, specifically from the Teaks brand and Javianas. So I have a few pair of the Teaks flip-flops. I bought them like 2 summers ago. Love them so much. They're so chic. They're very like cool girl, if you know type of a brand. And Javianas are just a classic. Like you can't go wrong with the good Javiana. Like I have a few pairs of Javianas. I have like a white pair, a black pair, except for I need to get new ones because my feet grew when I was pregnant. I think like a half a size. But yeah, I love them. And I love with the Javianas, like the little square toe at the top. It's so cute and it just looks like effortless, and it's so comfortable too. And then my other favorite shoe currently is the Rothy's casual clog. I wear this shoe all the time. Like whether I'm wearing like sweats or I'm dressing up a little bit more, like truly it looks good with almost anything, which I feel like is so fun for a shoe that you can be very versatile with, because I love getting a lot of wear out of a product, and they are so comfortable. I am a big fan of them. They are kind of similar to like the Birkenstocks clogs, but I think that they're a little bit more elevated, chic, a little bit more like feminine, where I would say like the Birkenstock is kind of like a Southern California beachy kind of vibe, which is still really fun and cute, but I just think that the Rothy's takes the cake. Like between the two, I definitely would lean more towards the Rothy's clog. So there's my shtick on that. Okay, let's chat my favorites for motherhood in the springtime. So the first thing I have to mention is these Skims nursing bras, and specifically I love the cotton ones. I try to just stick to as much cotton as I can. I do have the like more spandexy version of the Skims nursing bra too, and I really like it, but I just gravitate more towards the cotton one because it's just more comfortable. Like it kind of just feels like I'm wearing like a tank top almost, but I'm a really big fan. Like I'll just wear it around my house. I won't even wear a shirt. It's just like so easy to clip on and off. My second favorite thing is the Aritzia jumpsuits for postpartum. I am such a big fan. They're like always out of stock, but they are so good. Like they just squeeze you and suck you in all the right places, but then it feels like you're wearing like no clothes, but then really comfortable clothes at the same time. Like you feel cozy and comfy, and like the last thing you want to feel is uncomfortable when you're postpartum, because you've been uncomfortable already for like almost 9 months. And so it's really nice to wear comfortable things that you look put together in. And I love throwing these Skims boyfriend tee like over it. I bought it in like 2 sizes bigger, and it's just like so cute and oversized. I think I have like a large and I have an extra large in like the Skims boyfriend tee. So cute. It's really cute. You could honestly even just throw it over like a swimsuit in the summer. It's the vibe. It's a vibe. Okay. The third thing that I've been loving, this one's not really like a spring, but it's the Mom Cozy baby swing. I love that thing so much. Like if you are a new mom or soon to be mom, highly recommend the Mom Baby Cozy swing. It's just like you will use that thing so so much. And also you can use it until they're like a toddler, which is really nice because a lot of swings you can only use when they're like an infant. So yeah, highly recommend for that reason as well. Okay, the Burt's Bees organic cotton sleep and plays are my absolute favorite pajamas. Like my son still is kind of just wearing like sleep and plays for the most part, like all throughout the day. And the softness of the cotton from the Burt's Bees pajamas are just the best. And they're always on sale on their website. I have like a bunch linked on my ShopMy. That's like my top seller every month for ShopMy is the Burt's Bees pajamas and the Ballerina Farm Hydrate electrolytes. Those two products you guys are obsessed with, and I literally am also obsessed with them. Like every single day I come in contact with both of those, so big fan. Okay, my next favorite thing for like motherhood baby is anything custom for baby with his name on it. I'm just like big into anything custom right now. I got like a little custom knitted sweater from Etsy when he was born. It was so cute for his like announcement photo, and I was like, I love this so much. And then I needed to do like a little diaper bag. I was gonna say diaper bag tour, but I don't think that that's not the right way to say it. But like a diaper bag, what's in my bag? Because I have the cutest little like diaper pouch for him that has his name on it, and I'm in love with that thing. It's so cute, and it fits like a lot of stuff in it too, which is really great. And then my favorite diaper and wipes, I've tried so many brands. I was like committed to trying every brand when I was postpartum with him. My favorite, shocker, Coterie diapers and wipes. They are truly the best. I would say that my second favorite wipes and the only other wipes that I will like use are the Parasol ones. I really like them. The ones with vitamin E are really good for a diaper rash. And I haven't tried their other ones that are just like pure water, but I've heard really good things about them. So I'm such a big fan of Coterie. Like their diapers, he has never had a blowout in Coterie, which when you are like half asleep at night, waking up to feed your baby, it is really nice to know that like the diaper that they're wearing is super absorbent and that like they're not going to be super uncomfortable. Like you can change them once in the middle of the night, or honestly, they could probably go 8 hours in a Coterie diaper and be good. So like he's slept for, I think his longest stretch ever has been 7 hours. So I'm like, let's go. And you don't want your diaper, like you don't want the reason your baby wakes up to be from a diaper. So in my opinion, it's so worth investing in products that make my life easier. And I would say that Coterie diapers are for sure one of those reasons. I feel like most people are hyped about their wipes, but I actually think that the Parasol wipes are really good and the Coterie diapers are like a non-negotiable for me, but I just use both of them because I like the cohesion of the brand being the same. Okay, my next favorite thing is the Bugaboo Kangaroo stroller. This is the stroller I went with, and when I tell you it is the best thing that I did for myself, like I was kind of scared because it's a little bit more of an investment. I wanted a single to double stroller that was a non-negotiable, and I wanted a longer, not like side to side stroller. It is the best stroller ever. Like I've still gone into stores, like just played around with those strollers, and then I compare mine right next to it, and I'm like, this thing is so smooth. Like when you push it, it feels like you're not pushing anything. It goes over bumps really well, like curbs, all that kind of stuff. And it looks really good. Like the craftsmanship of the Bugaboo strollers are really good, which I always saw. I think it was like Sophia Richie. I saw she had a Bugaboo and I was like, I'm intrigued because I'm like, I feel like with celebrities, it's fun to see what products they have because they could buy whatever they wanted to. And I'm sure they get like a lot of brands, like kind of like influencers that send them stuff. And so I was like, I want to try out their brand. And then I tried out a lot of other brands, never even tried the Bugaboo. I just ordered it and I was like, I just have a good feeling. And I was just right. So I did do a lot of research before I had my son, but it was by far the best, like most expensive item that I bought for him. And I'm so excited because that thing is going to last me for forever. Okay. The last thing on my motherhood list that's a non-negotiable favorite, I had to put in the spring favorites because I just had to talk about it, is the outlet sock. I feel like a lot of people say like, oh, it gives false readings or like it's not really worth the price. No. No, no, no. Let me just say this one thing, okay? Not just one thing. I have a lot of things to say. My son was in the NICU for 2 weeks. He almost did not make it. Had we not gone to the NICU when we did, he wouldn't have made it. Coming home and having him on oxygen and having the oximeter, which is like what tracks their heart rate and their oxygen levels, was so stressful. And then switching him to the outlet was not stressful at all. At one point, we had the oximeter and the outlet on at the exact same time. The outlet and the medical grade oximeter had the exact same readings on them, which I was like, this is incredible because the outlet is, it's like there's no cord. So it's wireless, which is really nice. The oximeter has a cord, so it's just like a whole freaking thing to have that. And we were able to like track his oxygen levels with the outlet, and it is just the best thing ever. Like babies can sometimes stop breathing when they're sleeping. And I'm like, I would way rather, even if it was a false alarm, I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, please let me wake up and make sure my baby's okay. Like don't let that be the reason why you don't get a sock to put on your baby's foot that could potentially save their life. I just think there's a lot of upside to it. And obviously people will argue also like, oh, but the EMFs. But I'm like, look, it's all about risk and reward. And in my opinion, I would rather have my baby not potentially stop breathing in their sleep or like somehow get some like, I don't know, flip over in his sleep where he learns how to flip over and he happens to be asleep and then suffocate. Like I know this is like very dark to talk about, but when you experience your baby being in the NICU, it like takes the curtain and any sort of fear from not taking action on something that could potentially save your baby. You just get so like protective in that way, and you think more in a medical term and like more of a risk reward type of scenario, or like a net positive, net negative, mindset. And just trust me when I say the outlet sock is so worth it. And also look on Facebook Marketplace. A lot of times people will like sell them. I just saw someone selling it for like $50 and it was like in really good condition. So it's like you don't have to buy it new. I'm sure Amazon also sells them used, and they do like sales for Black Friday and stuff too. So it's definitely a gift that I personally am very passionate about giving like family members and people in my life, because I'm like, I just think it's so important to use technology in good ways that we can to protect our babies. So, okay, last category we have is home. So number one, I put fresh flowers because there's just something about springtime and summer and like having fresh florals in your home that just feels so good. It's Mother's Day in a few days when I'm filming this, and I have 3 bouquets of flowers in my house right now because my husband's Mother's Day flowers came in early. Someone in our neighborhood dropped off flowers, and then it was our 8th year wedding anniversary this past Monday. And so my husband got me flowers for that. And I'm like, I am freaking loving this. I'm like, I wish I could spread it out more, but I'm like, just like the feeling of having fresh florals in your home, it's unmatched. It's the best. And Trader Joe's has such good flowers and they're so affordable. So they have a really good, like a range of fun florals to pick from. I always get like my Mother's Day flowers from there. Okay. Number 2, we have Branch Basics and Koala Eco. So Branch Basics, I've used their concentrate. I bought it like a year ago and I literally have not run out of it yet. That thing lasts forever because you only need like this much to fill up your entire bottle of all-purpose cleaner, and it have like a bathroom cleaner and a like tub and tile. It will literally last you so long. It's so worth the investment, especially if you prioritize your health, which I think everybody should. You should stop using all the toxic freaking chemical products with like fragrance in them. And it's just like, there's no point. Like just use brands like Branch Basics, or if you want scents, Koala Eco is great because they use essential oils. But just be careful if you have like dogs or cats, because I know essential oils can kind of be like a little hit or miss with pets. Sometimes kids too. I personally use the Koala Eco hand soap. And I also do love their dish soap, but I don't know if I love like the scented one because then like all my stuff smells. But I do love when I'm like cleaning dishes that are going into the dishwasher and I'm like smelling oranges. I'm like, okay, I'm a big fan of this. But I always have an unscented, or I always have a fragrance free, which by the way, always look for fragrance free because unscented is actually a scent. I know it's insane. So always look for fragrance free whenever you are buying like laundry detergent. If you want a certain dish soap that doesn't have any fragrance in it, look for fragrance free. So yeah, those are my two favorite brands. Highly recommend. So worth the investment. I would recommend with Branch Basics just getting like the big kit that they have on their website and then just rebuying the concentrate when you need, and you probably will literally go at least 6 months. Like I feel like you could use it every single day and it will last you so long. It's the best. Okay. The third thing, my favorite home item right now is my son's playpen. So we have dogs, and I feel like this is relative if you also have like a lot of other kids. And we keep all of his baby stuff in the playpen. So we have books in there, we have toys in there, his like playmats are in there. So then they're not like out on the living room floor, which also is really dirty. It's nice that like I can control what his hands and his feet are touching, and like there's not like no one's shoes have been there. So there's a lot of upside for that for sure. And then also like the dogs can't go up to him. Like he has his own space. And I feel like when you have kids, that could also be super nice with like a newborn or young infant. So I highly recommend. I have it on my Amazon storefront, and that was like I linked it like last month or a few weeks ago, and like 50 of you guys bought it. And I was like, no, because it is truly incredible. Like I also did a lot of research on like exactly what I wanted, and I need to make a video about the playpen because I feel like a lot of moms would highly benefit from it, and like I love it way more than I thought that I did. Okay. The next thing is my all-clad pots and pans. I bought my all-clad pots and pans when we bought this house, which is in 2023 in the summer. They still literally look brand new. We bought them on display at Crate and Barrel, so we got like a brand new set for like $200 off or $300. I was like so excited. So that's a little hot tip is to, I don't know, I feel like with really nice expensive items, it's good to like find them either on sale or like Black Friday or something like that. So I'm just so obsessed with cooking with stainless steel. Like I can pretty much cook anything on them now. I just let the pan heat up for like 10 minutes before I cook, and I always cook on low. Do not have your heat all the way up when you're cooking with stainless steel, or else you can actually like ruin the pans. But I love all clad so much. Like I highly, highly, highly recommend investing in good stainless steel pots and pans. They will literally last you forever. Like I swear I'm going to be able to pass these down. Same with my Le Creuset to like all of my kids because they just are so, the quality is so good. So yeah, Le Creuset is my other favorite too. My fifth thing is so random, but if you've had this food, I'm sure you will relate. Purple sweet potatoes. They are so good. Like Sprouts sells them, Whole Foods sells them. They are so delicious. Like I love my husband when I was postpartum, like he's like the chef of the house now. And I'm like, wait, you're like actually a better cook than me. It's not even funny. He makes the most delicious, nutrient dense meal. He takes ground beef, the Force of Nature ancestral blend, puts like cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, puts a little bit of like Worcestershire sauce. He loves it with a lot of butter. I don't do butter because I'm not eating dairy. I've had the butter and it's insane. It's so freaking good. And then he also does like, I don't know, some other spices in it. And then he'll like top it with pepper after. He'll put the purple sweet potato, some cilantro, some pickled red onion, rice at the bottom with bone broth instead of water to add more nutrients. Insane. It's so good. And you could add like a little bit of like a Greek yogurt, like creamy, like tahini type of a sauce. It's the most delicious meal. It's so good. So I'm just on my purple sweet potato kick. I have been for like 4 months now. I literally have been since I had my son 3 months ago. So I guess 3 months. Okay. The last thing on my spring favorites, which this is a year-round favorite, so I guess it's like, but I'm just extra in love with it right now because it's just something I'm very passionate about, and that is non-bleached toilet paper and the Honest flushable wipes. So if you still buy Charmin or any toilet paper that's not non-toxic, let me tell you the reason why in a little elevator pitch as to why you need to switch to other toilet paper. Actually, by the way, Target sells a really great affordable option because a lot of these brands are really expensive. So I'm going to link them in my Shop My, but in case I forget or whatever, it's the 100% recycled toilet paper from Everspring. I have it in my Target cart right now because I'm going to try that brand next, but they were ranked really high and they have like really good reviews. So I'm excited to try that next. It's also still white. So anyways, as soon as I switched my toilet paper from like the Costco brand to non-toxic bamboo, no bleach, no chemicals, no formaldehydes, all that kind of crap, in 2022, I started when I was like on my fertility journey, I literally stopped getting UTIs, and I was getting UTIs all the freaking time for years. Like, and I never knew what the culprit was. I was always so frustrated. I started taking organs and I switched my toilet paper. Gone. Have never had one since. I got one UTI when I was pregnant. I didn't even have symptoms, which my midwife said was super common. Just pregnancy. It's like everything's just sensitive and whatever. But besides that, I had not had a UTI in like, I don't know. Yeah. Summer of 2022. And it also, I mean, like, think about it. You're wiping bleach, formaldehydes, who freaking know, probably pesticides too, on your reproductive organs. Girl, we cannot be doing that. We cannot be doing that. And also a squatty potty. If you don't have a squatty potty, get a squatty potty. Also a game changer, really important for your like pelvic floor, like all that kind of health. And then the Honest flushable wipes, I'm a big fan of them. I like the white and gold ones. They're like rated a little bit higher on like the Yuka app. They must just have a little bit different chemicals or whatever in them, or not have chemicals in them. But I'm such a big fan of those. And if you don't use flushable wipes when you go to the bathroom, then what are you doing? Because it is such a game changer. Also, look how cute my baby is. Like, I'm so obsessed with him. I don't even know if you can see this photo, but he is like actually so perfect. It's not even funny. Okay, y'all. That is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. This was so fun. I'm so happy to be back filming some fun podcast episodes for y'all. Every Thursday, we are back. So, really excited. And let me know on my latest Instagram post or DM me on Instagram what your favorite topics are that we cover here on the podcast, or like what you want me to cover, because I have a million ideas, but I obviously would like love to cater to you, and whatever you want to see, I want to create that. So let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, love you. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. If you enjoyed it, make sure to join the Trophy Life Club. It's a free community for the girls by yours truly, and it's on Instagram. It's just at Trophy Life Club. You can also follow me at Tara Kelly Smith on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you have an extra minute, I would also love and super appreciate if you would review the podcast. This will just help us reach more women who could use a little TLC, aka Trophy Life Club, in their life. So I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.